Hey everybody, it's PartyElite. Welcome back to our Chaos Theory miniseries in Jurassic World Evolution 2. After a rather inconsistent weekend schedule, we are back at Jurassic Park. I've got some pretty fun ideas with regards to what comes next. I've got some great suggestions from the comments coming through as well. And on that note, folks, if you've been enjoying this series, if you would like to see it continue, please don't hesitate to keep letting me know by leaving those likes and comments down below. As always, they make a massive difference in just letting me know what y'all would like to see on the channel. I look at the numbers to get a quick read on what series I should maybe pick up the pace on, what I should slow down, what I should keep going. And I also read all those comments to get an idea of what I should do when I go about doing what I do on the channel. So do keep them all coming. I do read all the comments, and I do take a look at the numbers of likes and comments to just get an idea, again, of what people would actually like to see on the channel. On that note, and with regards to the erratic schedule this weekend, it's not a bad idea to consider following me on Twitter or joining our Discord. Links to both of those are in the description down below. And I tweet out anytime there's going to be a scheduling issue for whatever reason, and I try to be very like open and on the ball with those kinds of updates when I know that something's not going to release when scheduled. And I automatically do post updates to Discord as well when I tweet something like that out. So, you know, either following me on Twitter or joining the Discord or doing both is a great way to stay up to date with that kind of stuff. And the Discord is also a just fantastic community of fantastic like-minded folks. If you want to share pictures of your own gameplay, if you want to just hang out with folks who are playing similar games, it's a great place to do so. Quite proud of the community we've built, so don't hesitate to join the Discord. Again, links to both Discord and Twitter are in the description down below. And one final thing to note on the topic of community, if you've been enjoying this one, if you've been enjoying this playthrough, don't hesitate to subscribe, folks. I actually took a look at the back-end statistics. The last episode, quite a few of you came together to watch and to hopefully enjoy what you saw, but over 30% are not subscribed. Now, I understand folks have different reasons for subscribing or not subscribing to various channels, but if this is one you've been enjoying and you might want to, keep following, then I humbly, suggest that maybe you consider subscribing. Just something to think about. But with that said, folks, let's get this party started, shall we? There is a lot to get done. We need a couple of things to do, or a couple things still need to be done to hit this set of objectives over here. But we're very close. We need to increase our park rating to 3 stars. I believe there was a recent storm that slowed us down a bit, but we're not that far away. We're really not that far away. We're like a quarter of a star away, right? And some of you suggested that we could just, rather than sort of burden ourselves with the nitty gritty, we could just put a small hotel down somewhere, and just by virtue of having a second hotel, we should be able to improve the total appeal. I don't see hotels listed here. I would assume it would come under the Dinosaurs Visible branch, but that's what's been suggested, so I assume there's some experience speaking there. We can absolutely do that. Of course, last time we were looking to put down another cinema, right? And I did see quite a bit of support for that in the comments as well, that we should, yes, put down another entertainment attraction. In our case specifically, that is the cinema. So we can do a bit of column A, bit of column B. I was thinking back over here is maybe not a bad spot to put down the guest attraction, because it would fit ish. Yeah, there we go. So it will fit nicely enough. We could put it down over here outside buildable area. Man, what we could do is we could probably pull the path back a little bit and put this theater up over here, so it's right next to the hotel. You can go in and watch something, early in the day before you go out and get on one of these vans or jeeps or whatever and take a little tour. So I feel like this is a nice spot for it. Hopefully it improves our overall appeal, and hopefully it takes us to that 3-star, and it also takes us past that guest number, right? So let's go ahead and get rid of some of this path. Starting to get more and more familiar with the shortcuts, but it does look like this, getting rid of this path over here will get rid of all this as well. How does that make any sense? Can I just do the there's not an all off or on button? Okay, well, let's go ahead and shrink this as small as it'll go and just do that. Well, that's a scary warning. I'm not sure. Let's try it. Yeah, it got rid of everything, didn't it? All right, look, it's not the end of the world. We can put more of those down. It's rather silly. Don't understand why it works like that, but it's fine. We'll deal with it. There's no point hemming and hawing, right? So let's go ahead and get the guest attraction down. Flip this around, pop it down like this. Again, we have the building constraints, like the terrain, or like the buildable area is right up there, right? So let's keep that in mind. Again, I wish I could get like an orthographic view over here. but no such luck. I could put you down like this, then we have the path go back here. If we wanted to get something back over here, some more amenities or viewing galleries or something like that, we absolutely can. So why don't we go ahead and put you down like, I'm thinking, so, okay, look, if we're gonna do something like this, let's put the path down here first. Try and get this lined up as tightly as possible. Up to, let's say, there, and then this can go, whoops. This can go out like this. No, got to go a little bit further out. That's exactly what I wanted to be careful of. I wanted to make sure I didn't get obstructed by mistake. There we go. Let's do that. All right. Fair enough. A little bit further up then. Let's do that. And let's see if this attraction can still fit up over here. Go ahead and pop you down. Flip you around. Come on now. Yes. Okay, excellent. Put you down like this. We'll have to put some more trees down to make up for all this deforestation that's going on. Beautiful. And I guess it's just a cinema, right? I don't think we have any other options, so a cinema it shall be. And hopefully this will bring our rating up to where we need it. Go ahead and hook you up. That'll be good. And beyond that as well, I've got some more plans. I'm wondering how many of these I want to execute while we're paused. I want to adjust this fence a little bit. And I want to adjust this this track a little bit. I think let's do both of those first, and then we'll deal with we'll actually hit play. I've got some ideas. I think they'll work out quite nicely. We'll find out together, I suppose. But I think they will work out quite nicely with regards to some of the upcoming dinosaurs. In fact, why don't I very quickly just touch on some of my thinking over here, and that way, if whether we get to it today or next session, I'll have your thoughts and feedback in the comments today to adjust accordingly if need be. So right now we have the where are they? The Pachyrhinosaurus, right? The Pachyrhinosaurus gets along with a good variety of dinosaurs. If we go back to our hatchery here, we got more Pachyrhinosauruses coming. If we just go to synthesize, I don't like how convoluted this is. I didn't see any suggestions for faster ways to find likes and dislikes, by the way, so I assume this is the fastest way. So we can see the Pachyrhinosaurus likes ankylosaurids, right? The Apatosaurus, which we've got a fair bit of the genome of, and we'll work a bit more on that today, I think, they also like the ankylosaurids. They also like stegosaurids. These guys don't really... Oh, these guys actually dislike. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. All I really was thinking was we would get the... Oh, man. So many clicks just to take a look at categorization. So, if these guys are ceratopsids, right? The Pachyrhinosaurus is a ceratopsid. And over here we have the ankylosaurids that are available as well once we hit Park Rating 3. We could get the... oh, dear. Euplocephalus, Euplocephalus. It's funny. Dinosaur names are all things that I've read throughout my life, but I've never had to say. So this is like one of the first times I'm finding myself having to say so many of the dinosaur names that I've never had to say, that I've only ever read. It's proving quite interesting. But anyway, point being, we'd get some of these guys along with some of the Pachyrhinosauruses, along with the the Apatosaurus, right? Get a couple of those guys together in one space, and they should get along. And I think it'd be quite a nice herbivore enclosure within the larger herbivore enclosure. I think it'd be an interesting space. I think we just need to remember that stegosaurids and the Pachyrhinosaurus, they don't get along, so we have to keep clear of that. But apart from that, it's pretty good. The funny thing is the Apatosaurus doesn't get along with sauropods, so we'll actually have to put them separate from the sauropods, and that's what instigated this line of thinking. With that said, though, let's go ahead and get another expedition out there for the Apatosaurus ASAP, right? I think that's probably a good thing to prioritize, so we have a better genome to work with. So over to the Expedition Center, getting completely distracted from the adjustments I was going to make to those fences. I guess we can go out over here. Do we have any other... Oh, we could go over here for guaranteed Apatosaurus results, right? It's probably a good idea. Let's go ahead and send Bean over, of course, for the faster expeditions. And let's send in... Who else comes with you? Pollard? Sure. Let's get Pollard in there. Just because we need the skill point. Start the task. Go for it. We have a decent bit of money. We've actually done all right for ourselves as far as finances are concerned, I think. Many of you are still pointing out that you've seen things go horribly sideways, so I am staying prepared for that. But I think we're doing all right. I think we're doing all right. We got a lot of Dryosaurus fossils, which I'm not currently interested in, so we'll hold off on those guys. The Dryosaurus is what kind of dinosaur? Let's take a look over here. Synthesize the Dryosaurus. Well, right, it doesn't tell me over here. But it does tell me that they get along with the ankylosaurids and the sauropods as well. I was actually thinking of putting them in with some sauropods, but we could put them into the same enclosure as long as everybody else likes them as well, which I guess I would find over here. They're small herbivores, right? The Dryosaurus, yes. Oh, the ornithomimosaurids. I don't think I've seen them come up as a dislike, so we should be fine there. We'll keep an eye out for it when the time comes, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go ahead and adjust the fencing over here real quick. So over to the fences. All right, how exactly do I want to play this? Got this going out. I would like this to get a little bit larger, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and... Whoops. Keep forgetting that's not how that works in this game. Go ahead and demolish you. Hold on. Regular demolish mode, please. Pull you back. Pull you back. Let's go. Let's go ahead and expand this kind of like here. Can I get to this corner? Yes, I can. Not the cleanest corner, but it does the job, right? So it's a slightly larger enclosure now. And what I actually want to do with this ride over here, that's a restroom, different kind of ride. What I want to do with this ride over here, the park tour, is a little zany, maybe. A little zany, potentially. But let's go ahead and demolish all this track like so, right? And then we'll go ahead and get the track coming down. Okay, let's see. So we want it to be... What I'm thinking is we'll go... There was a couple of angles I was thinking. One was we would go kind of up, snake around, go in, back out, up to here. Or we could go down, up. I don't think it can cross itself, can it? It can't, which is weird, but it is what it is. Right, undo doesn't work in Jurassic World Evolution 2. That's a Planet Zoo thing. It throws me off how much the same developer can have such different functionality. So here's what we'll do then. Let's go ahead and pull this up like so. This should make the ride a bit more interesting as well, because they'll go through some different territories, right? So it should make the ride a fair bit more interesting. It'll also make the ride a fair bit longer, but I think it's worth it. I don't quite like that sudden like sharpness to the track, I think. Can we kind of a longer route, a little away from the lake? It's not the end of the world. Could do this kind of a thing. Obstructed by that. All right, fair enough. Pull back a little bit. Let's see. Maybe pull back a bit further. Adjust our curve a touch, I think. What am I thinking here? This kind of a thing? In water. Okay, fair enough. Let's do that. Let's do that. Sure. Pull you around this way. Here we go. In water. Like barely. Come on. Come on. I believe in you. It doesn't like it because of this section over here. It'll look nasty if I try to hug the lake too closely there, I think. I don't think that'll work quite nicely. So let's do that. Let's do that. I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want to loop in and out. What if we do this kind of a thing? I know it seems ridiculously long. This is a very like Australia-shaped path, isn't it? I know it might seem ridiculously long, but I think it again it covers a lot of different what's the word I'm looking for? What is the word I'm looking for? Territories. There we go. Let's make a regular gate for this. I feel like the grand gate should be just at that one point, right? Make this a nice curve over here. Yeah, come through like that. And then can we curve the path, please? There we go. Go ahead and do that kind of a thing. No, not nice enough, not nice enough. Gotta make it look good, right? It's so visible. You gotta make it look good. Let's do that kind of a thing. There we go. This kind of a thing. Up over here. And then up over here. kind of a wild ride over here, but I think it's not a bad idea. I think it's not a bad idea. Hopefully, guests actually enjoy it. Now, with that adjustment made, with our expedition en route, and with some dinosaurs to release, actually, why don't we go ahead and select some eggs? Because these guys were feeling kind of lonely, if memory serves me right. Oh, looks like we've got aggressive, unfit, social and docile. Never terrorizes guests, never attacks ranger teams. Well, this one's an ideal pick, so we're definitely going to go with you. And I guess social and unfit is not a terrible combination. I would say that. I identify with social and unfit. So let's go ahead and take these two as well. Why not? The aggressive one, there's no reason to pick this one up. So why don't we go ahead and assign scientists and get the incubation here done as quickly as possible. We're going to have to rest some of our scientists soon, right? I wonder if I shouldn't get rid of some of our weaker ones, or take a look at doing some upgrades and things like that. Let's go ahead and get Makubuya and I guess Asgard as well. Sure, start the task over here. Gonna have to rest some of these people shortly. Go ahead and finally resume time. I know it seems like it's been forever, but I think a lot of that management was necessary to get things going right off the bat as soon as we hit play. TRC, isn't that our Triceratops? Isn't that this guy up over here? Who's feeling unwell? Says these guys are okay. No power over here apparently. Hopefully that'll get fixed soon. I don't see... I know we tracked this guy. I thought we tracked him because he was feeling unwell. Undiagnosed ailment. Oh, okay, fair enough. Go ahead and get you checked out. Health is poor, so we're going to have to fly them back and take care of them for sure. It's going to be expensive. And yeah, it looks like power is lacking where? Down over here. Why? What happened? This is connected. Are we not generating enough power? That must be it. Of course, it's the Raptor one that goes down. Add a bit of fuel over here, just a touch. And what's the deal here? Where are our power plants? 0 unused power. What about up over here? 0 unused power. Interesting. A dig team has returned, but is waiting for fossil space to open up. Oh, are you for real? Ah, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. All right, fair enough. What about the chordate? The ammonite. Sure. Go ahead and get rid of these and more chordate. Osmium. Fair enough. Fair enough. And I guess we'll work towards some more Dryosaurus genome as well, because why not, right? It doesn't hurt to have. The only thing that hurts here is the wasted energy of these scientists. I didn't realize we were at capacity there. That's my bad. That's my bad. Let's go ahead and get you with your faster synthesis. We'll need that later. You've got a decent bit of rest already, so let's do that real quick. Shouldn't take too long. 2 minutes. Okay. That's feels like an eternity. Sometimes it feels like an eternity. Now, actually, we need to, seeing that requires status check reminds me, we need to actually make some adjustments over here. We've got this ranger post over here. We have this ranger post over here as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I actually need to move this guy inside. Where are we? Ranger post, move building in here, because apparently it doesn't matter, as I've been notified, it doesn't matter if something's within the radius. What matters is that something's in the radius and it's in the correct enclosure, which is strange to me, I'll be honest. It's a little strange to me, but hey, if that's what it is what it is. Successfully raised to maturity is ready to release from hatchery 1. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take a look at that. Let's first, very quickly here, add this to your task list, and let's make sure we transport buddy here. Internal bleeding, oh my god, that's really bad. Go ahead and pull you back. That's just like, it's gone unchecked for far too long. Let's pull you back over here, and what do we need here? Issa, with your 5 medical skill, I guess. And Uskar's very upset already. Let's get Bean on here. Oh, Bean actually doesn't have any skill there. Sure, so Makubuya, it's gotta be. Let's get on it. And let's head on over to our staff center and see if we can't give some of these people a break. Rest up, buddy. Makubuya is busy. Yeah, we're fine. Otherwise, we're fine. Again, people are getting a little upset, but it's not the end of the world. Very close to that 3-star rating. Apparently, this cinema did not make as much of a difference as I had anticipated. So, fair enough. Duplicates in Park is hurting it a little bit, but I mean, I have no other choices. 2 entertainment attractions giving us 100. Wasn't it already at 100? That's a bit of a shame. Fewer dinosaurs are visible, but again, I'm hoping that our extended path is going to help see more dinosaurs. Right, this extended path over here. What's going on up over here? Oh geez. Okay. Didn't know this was a thing. Okay, good. They can get back on the track. Well, okay. Not having a good time over here, these guys. Not having a good time. Now, what's going on over here? Why do we have broken fences? You're fine. Oh, here we go. That's why. Are these fences really not high enough quality? What's wrong with these guys? Why are they upset? Lonely, but I need to release those new guys. They are comfortable still. I'm surprised their loneliness is that high that they're willing to break through these fences. Let's go ahead and trank these guys both. Go for it. We'll repair the fencing. I thought we had enough quality of a fence to hold them in, but I guess when they're lonely, they're lonely. Let's go ahead and release these guys. Check out the animation because it is quite fun. And then we'll get them out via airlift. Again, such a great suggestion to have like the enclosure within an enclosure so we can see these animations. Oh, 100% worth the extra effort of like airlifting them like afterwards. Good stuff. I'm glad the UI had the wherewithal and the intelligence to kind of stay out of the way as well. Though we do have to, of course, trank these guys. Go ahead and 1, 2, 3 before we can transport them. Fair enough, fair enough. All good. How is our fossil? Oh, looks like we're done over here, so why don't we go ahead and dive right into our Apatosaurus. Alright, good there. Another 3 over here, don't mind if I do. Another 2 here. Oh, you know what, actually. Let's get this guy instead. Tops us up over here. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and assign Pollard, sure. We'll need them for synthesis afterwards, and then we'll rest them. But let's use them here for this duration reduction, right? And we'll get the Apatosaurus coming, and they'll get put in here as well. This guy's being a little aggressive right now. Can I get you direct control? Let's move out. I hear the tranking over there. Repair this fence. Go ahead and repair this fence as well. Sometimes it's just easier to take direct control. Done. I think that's everything. Let's make sure we actually move this guy back in as well, shall we? Pull you in. Yeah, that's looking good. All right, fair enough. Now, again, once these guys arrive, hopefully we'll be okay as far as loneliness is concerned. TRC 001. It's a Triceratops, right? Undiagnosed ailment. Up over here. Get our vet. T for vet, I suppose. Coming up over here, trying to learn those shortcut keys. They've been suggested in the comments, and it's a great call. It makes it so much faster. Oh, this is hilarious. Okay, hang on. I gotta get this right. This is amazing. Buddy, just taking a nap over here. This is amazing. I don't even know the best like angle to get this screen grab in to like capture exactly what's happening here. Relax, buddy, relax. He's taking a nap, all right? This is part and parcel of coming to Jurassic Park. It's a very intimate experience. Stop driving into him. You're gonna scare him off. Stop it. Off he goes. That's. I'm so glad we saw that happen. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. All right, let's go ahead and move this Triceratops back out over here. And these guys are ready for transportation as well, right? Yeah. Go ahead and send them in. Off you go. Off you go, and off you go. Good stuff. Almost done with these fossils. Looking good. We have an injury up over here, do we? Yeah. Fair enough, fair enough. Gotta trank them. Yeah, it's a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Redundancy. A lot of repetition. I guess we gotta get, oh, these guys are fighting here. Oh, that was a little different. They were like angled at the sides. They weren't like going head on necessarily. Maybe Missed it. Yeah, no, like I feel like I spent the last 10 minutes tranking and moving, you know? Like, that's what it feels like. It's just been trank, move, trank, move, trank, move. And these guys are looping back around this way. I think this will do okay for us, though our star rating has dropped to 2.5 now, which is unfortunate. Light of the Valkyries over here. Sending these guys over. Fossils done. Let's go ahead and synthesize some Apatosauruses. Hopefully the increased variety and increased number will just kind of help, right? Minimum population of 1. I think they'll get along well enough. We'll need to add some tall leaf, I think, to the area. But I think they'll get along well enough. Large appetite. Ooh, that seems like it could be problematic. Modify genome. Make sure we got that Yukon River skin. Different pattern options. We'll stick with Arana, just because it is a pattern as opposed to not, you know. Long-lived, probably not a bad idea. Dead dinosaurs do hurt our rating and stuff until we, you know, get them out of there, I suppose. So let's improve that by a touch. Make them resilient as well. Less tranking and moving around. That sounds quite nice. And we can make them tolerant as well. Probably not a terrible idea. All modifications applied. Quite a few modifications here, actually. Quite a few modifications here. But yeah, let's go ahead and get some of these Apatosauruses coming out. Assign scientists. We are synthesizing here. So Pollard needs to be involved. And who else? Who else? Who else? Uskar, I suppose. Meet our requirements, right? Start the task there. And why don't we go ahead and provide some rest for Makabuya here. I gotta get training research done. Oops, that was a mistake. I gotta get training research, and I can't remember for the life of me where that would be. It wouldn't be under species. Wouldn't be under welfare, I would imagine. Infrastructure, guest comfort. Infrastructure, maybe? Staff center task cost. Scientist training up to level 2. There we go. Probably not a bad idea. 200k. We've got money. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's get Bean involved again. She's just the jack of all trades here. Get it? Because Jack and the Bean. Anyway. Yeah, go for it. Get that done. I think it'll be quite valuable for us. Because then we don't have to spread our scientists out as much and all that, you know? These guys are making their arrival. I mean, look at the number of choppers we've got operating at the same time. But 2.5 stars, that is a bummer. What's the big idea here with the drop? It's because the dinosaurs visible, I think, dropped, and that hurt us there, I think. All right, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. We're working on it, we're working on it. We got a nice big boom when we got some of these things down, but obviously that's not good enough. As we add more dinosaurs over here, I think this viewing gallery would do well for us. And of course, this is able to see up over there. This is probably working at the best that it possibly can right now. I don't know. We'll see. But we've got an Apatosaurus batch completed. Let's go ahead and well, we'll incubate them, and we'll only release them when the sun's actually up. 1 viable egg, really? Wow, that is expensive. Large appetite, long-lived and resilient. Staff busy though, unfortunate. Why don't we go ahead and see if we can't get another one coming through. I know like they only need the 1, but it'd be nice to have a couple, right? Be nice to have a couple. Go ahead and get jeez. Really not enough from our scientists. Want more shopping amenities. Alright, fair enough. We'll do that next. We'll do that next as soon as I get Pollard here resting. Alright, shopping amenities. I could put one down, like, in this general area. What if we move this over to here, right? And then we can attach... Where are we? The pylon. Come on now. Come on now. From here over to here. Get that up and running. And then we can get a medium, perhaps, amenity up over here for shopping. Obstructed. Come on. That's unfortunate. Put you down over here like this then. You know, you're done at the hotel, you're checking out, and you go and you buy something on your way out. I think that makes sense. No, sorry, I want you to be shopping. There we go. Forgot to assign that. No, I said I want you to be shopping. There we go. Apply that. Go ahead and, let's see, action figures. I think that's fitting. I'm not sure exactly which kind of guest would come here primarily, but I think action figures is a good place to start. And we can add some more modules if we feel it's necessary. We'll see how the guests are responding, and there we go. And then we can make adjustments. So why don't we go ahead and get the aquarium over here. Dense racks help with our general... Ooh, extra shelves helps a lot more. Fair enough. And what about the gift stand? Ooh, infotainment. Let's go with gift stand. Sure. Does the trick. We don't have to spend more than absolutely necessary. We're making a fair bit of money over here, and that park rating looks like it did pop right back up, didn't it? Looks like it. Poor health over here. Why don't we go ahead and get the vet checking you out. And back over here, can we... No, we're still resting. Still resting. But we can assign a scientist to do this. I wonder, no, it's going to be 2 separate batches, right? I was like, I wonder if I do 2 batches of Apatosauruses, if I can get them hatching at the same time using the same 3 scientists, and I cannot because there'll be 2 separate sets. So for 1 egg, we're going to assign, hopefully not 3 scientists. Sure. Let's do that. Start the task. Seems wildly wasteful almost, you know, but it's okay. All right, looking much better now. Looking much better now. Yeah, the appeal breakdown, like, it doesn't track, you know? Appeal breakdown doesn't say anything about having access to amenities, for example. But it's gotta be a part of what's affecting our rating, right? It has to be. Not that it implies it over here. Though I guess, oh, you know what? Right. Park rating is separate from appeal. Appeal is one of the many things that applies to park rating. All right, that's my bad. What happened here? A power outage, I guess? I guess we could put down some more food and drink coverage or shopping. We've got this huge track over here where there's nothing going on, and I think that's probably part of the problem. So we could probably put that down to get us that quarter of a star that's left. I just don't want to make this area too busy because we'll be adding the sauropods over here, right? I mean, I suppose I could add some stuff down here if the sauropod enclosure... I want to have a viewing gallery down over here, then the ride goes around this way. So if the enclosure goes up this way, I could get some amenities over here, I suppose. We'd have to get power over here, but that shouldn't be a problem. Where are our pylons? We got them up over here, right? So what if I pull you across like so? Not so horribly unattractive, I think. Got to power the fencing over here as well, after all, right? Pull you over. I wish I could curve these. Pull you over like this, and then get the. Nah, we can't do that. We'll have to get one of these. Get this down. Again, we can always move them afterwards, right? Let's not forget. Get you down like so, I suppose. Dinosaur ready to release. We're gonna wait until sunrise, of course. Pop you down there. That should do the trick as we put some amenities down over here. Medium or small? It's like, why wouldn't I do medium, right? We can afford it. I would like to actually plan this out a bit more nicely. If we get the path coming up like this, I don't want... It eats up so much space, these amenities. They're massive. They're absolutely huge. They're absolutely huge. But let's see, if I do this kind of a thing, and I do this kind of a thing, right? How many can we fit in between those two lines, I suppose? One there, one here, and that'll pretty much be it. What if I do a small one? Yeah, then we can at least fit a few more, right? Building constraints, not letting me put them down. What, because of the curve? I don't understand. It's a little silly. It's a little silly. Alright, why don't we do this instead then? Rotate you like this. If I can't snap it, I'll just step back a little bit and then do this kind of a thing. So, sure, I'll start with drinks. Right? Don't take control away from me, game. Stop it. Then we'll go ahead and do food. Or you know what, let's do, yeah, sure, let's do food. We'll actually pull this path back a little bit. Where are we? Can I demolish you? And we'll get the gifts as well, because it looks like we don't have any gift coverage here, right? Based on this red mark. Go ahead and rotate you a touch there. And gifts. Cool. So now we should be able to hook these guys up. 1, 2, and 3. Cool. Building has been damaged due to a storm. Oh, we got a storm going on. I was like, oh, it really got really foggy all of a sudden. Yeah, it really did, didn't it? Open all shelters. Unfortunately, this means we're going to see a loss in income and everything momentarily. So, you know, perfect timing for me to put all those amenities down. Excellent time to add some expenses. But let's go ahead and trank these raptors right off the bat over here. Right, that should be, I believe that's all of them. And we got these guys down over here as well. Trank. Task slots full. All right, fantastic. Well, let's start with the raptors, right? Start with the raptors. Begin. Off we go. Here comes another storm. I think we'll be okay. We got a lot of work to do over here, though. We got a lot of work to do over here. Oh, the fencing over here is already breaking. Where is our ranger team? Direct control. Let's go. Repair that restroom, sure. Out of my way! Out of my way! Oh god! I love how much the controls actually change. It's really... I know I mention it every time, but it's because I do think it is that cool. It does make a very big difference. Let's go ahead and repair that as well while we're out here. We've got money. We're okay. We've got money. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Repair complete over here. Excellent. Go ahead and repair you. Oh. Oh, no. That was rough. That was real rough. Alright, let's get out. Now that you're in the area, I should be able to... Oh, you know what? These guys are actually looking okay. That's good. These guys have been tranked. Oh, looks like we won't have any escapes this time, potentially. Looks like we might not have any escapes this time. Injured. Laceration. Jeez. Okay. Well, why don't we go ahead and trank you and bring you to be investigated. 3 injuries. I imagine that happened during the storm. Oh, the storm is done. Yo, that was actually one of the easiest storms we've had. That was great. Yeah, look at that. Look at how much of a beating our rating takes. A little ridiculous if you ask me. It's like, what? Come on. Not in our control. Where have we lost a connection here? It's not you. Is it you? No, it wouldn't be you. Where have we... Where is the connection here broken? We lost a pylon somewhere or something. This is a substation. Drawing power from there. Are you providing the fuel over here? I guess so. Weird. I could have sworn the substation was... Oh, you know what's happened? I know what's happened. It's not... Yeah, there we go. That's what's happened. Alright. Rotate you like so. Pop you down like that. When we moved this, we didn't take into consideration this connection. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Easily solved. Alright, hang on. Got all these fights going down. We don't even get to see them because of how quickly they begin and end. Go into capture mode over here. It's nice to see some of these visuals, you know? All the behaviors and stuff are so... Oh, nicely animated. I like to zoom in and watch them a bit more often. And I do want to take a look at their like comfort level and stuff as well. Come on, in we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, man. Still at it, still at it. Who was the winner there? Guy on the right was the winner there. Good stuff. Good stuff. Undiagnosed ailment up over here. Probably an injury. We all saw what just went down. We all saw what just went down. Go ahead and check them out. You've been tracked. Let's go ahead and move you for your injury over to here. Let's go. Get you taken care of as quickly as possible. Isa working with Makubuya. Let's begin. And why don't we go ahead and repair this cinema. Go ahead and assign you. There you go. Park rating and profit has dropped by 6%. Gee, I wonder what we have to blame for that, potentially. I wonder what could have caused that. I don't know. Any ideas? Any ideas? Let's go ahead and add some fuel over here. And some food as well. Sure, why not? We've got money, right? We're not hurting right now for cash, so that's promising. That's promising, and we're already at 2.5 stars again. Good stuff. Now, hopefully these amenities do what they need to here. Let's make sure we configure them. Swap out the boba for something else, maybe. Yeah, maybe some flavored lattes. Helps at least one of our type of guests, right? Get the infotainment going. Or the photo booth. Go with the photo booth, sure. And let's also add a fountain. And what can we do over here for the last piece? The skeleton display. Kind of makes everybody happy. Look at the difference in profitability as well. Well, it was much more significant. Either way, skeleton display, there we go. Now you can see it. Is the right call there, I think. Go ahead and get over at the Cheap Burgers. Why don't we instead get some waffles? Yeah, let's get some waffles going. Do a vegan buffet. You're looking at a bunch of herbivores, right? Get a vegan buffet going. I know, by the way, that's different for the record. Why don't we add an ice cream parlor over here? Let's go ahead and get an aquarium as well, and then finally a fountain. Pleases most guests. Hopefully this number will go back up. We'll keep an eye out on it. I just saw it go down. And over here, more action figures. No, let's go ahead and sell stuffed toys. Yeah, can't have enough of those, right? Extra shelves. Let's add the aquarium as well, and of course another fountain. Good stuff. Good stuff. Looks as though we have a dead Triceratops. Died of thirst. Oh my god, that doesn't look like died of thirst to me. What happened here? That's unfortunate. Well, there's water right here. Decaying. You don't say. You don't say. How do I take care of you again? Yeah, there we go. Let's get rid of that dying dinosaur, shall we? And let's go ahead and get the vet actually coming over here as well. Add task. Check out this guy. Clearly injured. Oh, sorry. Injured, concussion, required status check. That's separate. That's my bad. That's my bad. Go ahead and trank instead then. Go ahead and trank you. We'll bring you back. Let's go ahead and bring Buddy over here. Back over here as well. And the sun's up. It's been up for some time. Let's go ahead and release these dinosaurs, shall we? The higher camera angle. I love it. Good stuff. Good stuff. And again, we'll check on their needs and make sure they're properly taken care of, right? I love that for a couple reasons. A, absolutely majestic, right? Just, look at this thing, absolutely majestic. But B, I love how the camera pan, zooming out like that, revealed the fencing just as a reminder of the reality here, right? I love it. I absolutely love it. But let's go ahead and get another Apatosaurus coming. I mean, I think 2 would be enough. These guys are massive, right? Given the space we have, I think 2 would be enough. Let's go with the faster synthesis here. And of course, you need a little bit of help. So let's get Uskar working over here as well. Sure, let's go for it. And over to our scientists staff center. Who should we upgrade, actually? Training. All right, we have the option. Bean is already pretty amazing. Makubuya, maybe you. Or, you know what, we're going to do incubation soon. Training you. What do I want to bump? What do I want to bump? Add more to welfare. Make them better at what they're already good at. Right? That way you don't have to have as many different scientists working at... I mean, that logic applies across the board. But Issa, sure. Let's go ahead and add one more step of welfare here. Sure. And then Bean, I could maximize your logistics. Again, it increases their salaries, right? So you can't just just because it's free to do the actual training doesn't mean it's not free. It's 50K. But just because it's minimal cost to do the actual training, it doesn't mean, it's cheap. Because that is not an insignificant difference per minute. Sure, let's add to your logistics capabilities. I'm just trying to figure out some of these guys, we can add to their welfare capabilities and stuff as well, right? Probably not a terrible idea. Faster synthesis. The thing is, if you already have faster synthesis, then I'm better off adding to your, for example, genetics capabilities because they, they work well together, right? They have a good synergy. I gotta figure out what we're gonna do there. This Apatosaurus is being taken down. There we go. Oh, did you see that neck drop? Oh, jeez. Little scary looking. Go ahead and scoop you up. Pop you down over here, short. And these guys, let's see. What's up over here? Missing ground fiber, undiagnosed ailment. Alright. It's too much. It's like, alright, cool. I'm sending another guy over for another thing now. Missing ground fiber. Alright, let's see what's going on over here. Need more forest, need more ground fiber. So, let's add ground fiber with some of you guys. Right, and let's add some forest as well. I get the feeling our Apatosaurus is going to want some forest too, right? More up there. More up over here. Okay, we'll need some more ground fiber back in, I think.
Transportation underway.
Interesting. Go ahead and do that. Where's our ground fiber? So let's see. Forest. Do we have anything that's forest and ground fiber? No, we do not. Let's get some of you guys down, because I think that'll help with the Apatosaurus. Look at that guy. Look how massive he is. Rolling in like that. Hold on. Capture mode, please. Look at the size of this thing. Oh my god. Here we go. That tail touching the ground first. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Just gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. Gotta get that Dutch angle right. There we go. Couldn't fit you in a thumbnail, buddy. All right, let's see if they're actually happy though. Enough ogling. Oh, power's down. Hang on a second. What happened here? We got fights. We got power dropping. All right. What's happening? Where did we lose power? Where did we lose power? Unused is at 0 here. Unused is at 0 here. Are we draining power somewhere, and as a result it's not going to everywhere it needs to go? Let's add a bit of fuel here and see if that fixes all of the power issues. It does. All right, we'll have to do something. We'll get on it eventually. Right now I just want to try and stay at least somewhat focused over here. Comfort is at 63%. Area is just a little too small, actually. We need more room for you, do we? Okay, fair enough. Well, hopefully you'll see that your territory can go well beyond this existing one. I'll keep an eye out on that. Water's okay. We need more tall leaf. We need more forest. Okay. So why don't we go ahead and add tall leaf and some forest out over here. Might need to expand this enclosure a bit, actually. This guy's massive. I wonder if I should move them over a bit so they kind of take more space up over there. Doesn't look like he realizes he can do that. So let's go ahead and bring the guys over to Trankum. We'll move them over. Might need to actually expand this fencing a bit higher, I suppose, just to give them a little bit more room. Interesting. Wasn't expecting vats to come up so suddenly. And looks like we'll need the vets to come through over here as well. Come on. And up over here we have an injury. Ingrown claw. Oh, geez. That's unfortunate. That does not sound very pleasant. Go ahead and, while you're coming over here, Trank Buddy as well. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Down you go. Let's move you just over to here, just to kind of spread there. I was hoping to keep the view active right from the viewing gallery there. But let's also make sure they're actually well taken care of, right? Undiagnosed ailment. We have somebody coming over. We got, we got you tranked. Let's bring you all the way back to here. Let's go. And let's go ahead and get Isa on it. Cool. Just trying to wonder if this Apatosaurus was a good idea. 2 viable eggs this time as well. Probably not the best idea, actually. We could expand. We could move this fencing a little bit over here. Buy a bit more room reduce a bit of the room for some of these guys up over here, though, unfortunately, as a result. These guys need a status check. Quite a few of them need a status check. I wonder if I should get my other, dead dinosaur, another one. How did you die? No, there's a dead dinosaur, not an ill one. We got 2 dead dinosaurs.
Transporting asset.
What happened here? Died of old age. Okay. Old age is acceptable, of course. That's going to happen, right? That's going to happen. Pick both of them up. Let's go. Let's add some more raptors, shall we? Add some velociraptors. It wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe get higher quality genomes, actually, before we try and get some more out. Like, what else are these guys doing? Right? Hanging out. Get them working. Velociraptors. Where are we? Triceratops. Come on now. Surely there are raptors out there somewhere. There we go. Beauty. Send over who? Faster expedition. Bean. Get the job done, please and thank you. We're getting some power issues as well, it looks like. What do we have over here? Hungry. Low health. Injured. Concussion. Low health. Why? Food. Has this not been... Yeah, it's got a reserve. Go ahead and dispense some food over here. Hopefully these guys will
Assets in the air.
get fed and taken care of. I mean, this guy's got an injury, so fair enough. Let's go ahead and... Well, trank you first, I suppose.
Asset has been delivered.
And we'll move them back for some health care. And do we need undiagnosed over here? So why don't we get the vets coming out over here. There we go. Vehicle under threat. Uh-oh. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. How are we looking over here? Again, looking all right. Looking all right. I suppose I could improve. I mean, our coverage is at 90+% across the board over here. What are we missing out on? What are we missing out on? Species variety penalty isn't hitting us or anything. I could add another Apatosaurus, I suppose, for another +200 appeal. Right? I mean, I'm worried about the space situation. It bums me out how much out of view actually acts as a penalty. Like, just by how much. Where's the Apatosaurus? How are you feeling here, buddy? Open space is okay. Area is still not ideal. Do you have full coverage, though? Okay, so we will have to adjust this a little bit. It looks like it's on the cusp of ideal. We need more tall leaf. We need more forest. Provides forest, tall fiber, tall leaf, ground leaf, forest. Alright, so let's add some forest here first. Takes away from tall leaf, doesn't it? Oh man, this is like not ideal. I can see these blank spaces. There we go, add the tall leaf here. Like barely making a difference, eh? And of course, as we do this, it's upsetting the other guys. So maybe they're not actually... I need a much larger space to make them cohabitate like this, I suppose. I mean, they're comfortable. They're not hating it, but it's still likely to be better taken care of than not. Add a bit more fuel over here. Yeah, I know. I need to figure out our power situation, but there's so many other things that I want to figure out first, I guess. All right, let's go ahead and edit this fencing here. Of course, these guys are all right up against the fence, so we can't even adjust it right now without tranking them, picking them up, moving them. It's such a process, you know? It's such a process. Suppose I could do it piecemeal. Right, I could like get rid of this, and then we could maybe get rid of this. Go ahead and back this out. Go ahead and do this kind of a thing. Yeah. That looks hideous. Right, I keep forgetting that I can't undo in this game. And apparently I can't even get rid of this. What? Okay. Weird. Alright. Go ahead and pull you up like so, and like so, sure. We'll see how that plays out. Looking a little wonky, I'll be honest with you. But where is our Apatosaurus? Somewhere down here, right? There you are, buddy. How you liking this now? Got more areas available, so liking that. Still need more forest and tall leaf. Go ahead and get the forest. Again, hopefully they'll expand their territory a bit this way. Why are you looking this way? Don't look this way. Stop looking that way. Look this way. Tall leaf. Jeez. I mean, as we push more of this back, of course, we'll have more room. Just look kind of funny to look at. And is this not being built? What's going on here? It looks like it's not being built. I'm not sure. What's up? It might be because this dinosaur is too close. And so it's waiting until the dinosaur moves out of the way to actually put the fencing down. That's the only explanation I've got right now. Yep, exactly that. That's so silly. That's goofy. That's straight up goofy. All right, okay. Let's continue to adjust over here because I do think we can, yep, do that. Go ahead and pull too close to dinosaur. Why would you let me remove it if it's too close to the dinosaur? Come on. Come on, game. Be reasonable. All right, hit play. Hope this guy moves away before he moves in. Come on. Come on. Get out of here. There we go. Take it. Not exactly what I had in mind, I'll tell you honestly. Not exactly what I had in mind. We might rework some of the tour gates and stuff like that, but we'll make it make sense. Just want to make sure these guys are even remotely happy first, right, before I overcommit. Not enough forest, not enough tall leaf. How is that not a natural combination, forest and tall leaf together? I'm missing something. I've got to be missing something here, right? And I'm always open to suggestions, so if you've got one, feel free to drop one. All right, we'll see how they feel in this in these current conditions. Low health, injured with a laceration. Want to go ahead and nope, gotta trank you first. There we go. And up over here, concussion. It's endless, you know. And I've seen some comments come up with regards to how like the first game had a lot of similar issues, I guess, and how there were a lot of waiting at times. And yeah, it feels definitely feeling a lot of that. Look at this nonsense. You can't see the Dilophosaurus, so you're upset. Come on, give me a break. This guy, meanwhile, is hanging out over here, low health, injured with the concussion. Go ahead and bring you over. Occupied. Okay, well. Bring Buddy over to here. Let's go. And then let's go ahead and bring Buddy over to here. Occupied still. Well, hurry it up. Let's go. Wish I could queue this order. Alright, there we go. Get, who? Makubuya and Usgar working on it. We gotta give Issa some rest over here, right? Over to Issa. Rest up, buddy. Rest up. And where are we lacking power? Up over here, right? Alright, let's just do this really quickly to buy us some time. We're sub 2 million, but I think we'll be okay. I'm more wondering how to pop this appeal up by that last like quarter of a star, you know? Huge drop in appeal right at the end there. Because these Pachyrhinosaurus have been out of view, and the Dilophosaurus have been out of view. I assume that's why. Got decent viewing, got decent viewing. I mean, I could add another viewing gallery down over here, I suppose. That's... There's this blind spot over here, I guess, that we could fill out. Let's see. What if I do one of these? To, like, fill that spot. It's so silly to me that these 360-degree towers are limited in their viewing angles. But I guess I put you down like this because that's what the game says I need to do. Alright. Go ahead and scoop you out like so. Hook you up like so. There we go. That looks nice.
Delivery complete.
Nudge this guy out a little bit first.
Transportation complete.
Or not. Can I just... Alright, stays like that, I guess. God damn. Alright, let's see. Can I do this kind of a thing? Hook you up like that. Sure. Hook you up like that. Sure. And hook you up like this. Cool. Let's see if that, helps bring more dinosaurs into view and then deals with this appeal situation. This space has changed completely. This is drastically different from what it used to be, right? How are we feeling? Comfort is 76%. Missing forest is problematic. Looking for food, it says. Oh, was so close to that forest requirement. So close to that forest requirement. Bit more over here, maybe. Ready for transport. Looks like that's enough forest. Go ahead and move you. Not over there. Over to here. Let's go. Hopefully that'll help with our appeal a little bit. Yeah, we're coming back up. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's go ahead and, take a chance over here, I suppose. And release both of these guys. That large appetite's going to be a problem, isn't it? We don't have scientists with enough capabilities, it seems. Fair enough. Fair enough. I just want that 3 stars so we can get some of those ankylosaurs. But now that I say that, I'm kind of taking a look at the situation over here and realizing that it might not be an option to add more dinosaurs to this enclosure. It's become so crowded. Missing ground fiber over here. Yeah, like...
Asset being transported.
It's becoming a bit of a problem, isn't it? Add more ground fiber. Gotta try and do this without removing too much forest. Near perfect, but ground fiber is still not good enough. Feel like that's okay. Yeah, it's gotta be. If it's at 100%, it's gotta be okay, right? So these guys should be a fair bit happier now. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Look, can you imagine being in one of these like Jeeps right now as all this is going down? Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and get the vets over again. Get this checked out. And how is the Apatosaurus feeling? Missing forest now. Just ever so slightly, right? Yeah, what we could do is we could nudge this up a little bit still. So over to our fences. Can I actually demolish you? We'll see how that plays out, right? Go ahead and establish... Where are we? You out like that. I think that does the trick. And we can edit our tour. Where are we? Route. To include... Well, let's back up first, I guess. Gotta get the shape right. Go up like that. Come down like... Oh, Jesus, that's not the right shape. That ain't it. It really has to be such a harsh angle, doesn't it? Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Back you up a bit more. Why has this guy been cranked? I know there's a reason. Just can't remember it. Sure. That's how it's gotta be, that's how it's gotta be. Pull you down like that, hook you up like that, cool. This guy is concussed. Not a fun thing to beat. Let's go ahead and move you over for treatment. Get you taken care of right away.
Asset requiring collection.
Alright, alright. And we've got ourselves a dead Pachyrhinosaurus here. Died of unknown causes. Fantastic, that's what I like to see. Being sarcastic, obviously. Alright, lots of wild stuff going down this session. Things did not go as is always the case, things did not go as smoothly as I'd hoped. Adding the Apatosaurus over here has been a bit of a mess, I would say almost. with having to rework the entire like vegetation of the area. But I think we're close. I think we're very close. I think we have enough room. We'll soon be adding 2 more. Where is the Apatosaurus? Where are you, buddy? There you are. How you feeling now? How you feeling? Just about enough forest. Maybe need a bit more tall leaf. I say maybe, but obviously we need a lot more tall leaf over here. Add some up here. It's not going to be enough. Need that forest as well. Interesting. Yeah, we could. I mean, we could change the curve over here as well, of course, right? Getting us a bit more territory here, giving us some more room to add more forest and stuff. Completely changing the look of this enclosure, and I don't mind that. Just it was more than I was expecting. Yes, a lot more than I was expecting. So the Ankylosaurus and stuff will have to go elsewhere. Just good to know. Gives a sense of scale, doesn't it, folks? I hope you enjoyed this session. This is where we're going to call it, though. Less stressed out about storms and money, more stressed out about this park rating thing. Like, geez. That dying Pachyrhinosaurus did not help us. 2 Triceratops out of view, hurting our appeal by 200. Like, how many viewing galleries can we put down? I guess more is the answer to that question. Ticket sales are looking good. Our overall coverage of amenities is looking fantastic. So it really is about this appeal sector over here dropping to 49%, which is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, we'll see if adding more Apatosauruses helps. We'll see if like what can we do about the Dilophosaurus being out of view, right? Like we've got this viewing gallery over here. They really have to like sneak up to here or here to be out of view, or I guess over here. Fair enough. I suppose we could add a viewing gallery over here, allow the path to come around, and that should give us a bit more coverage and get rid of some of these blind spots. It's a little funny to me that the game is so very picky about even momentary, lapse in visibility. Kind of interesting. Now, this guy's injured as well. Everyone's hurt. Everyone's injured. Like I said, I've spent most of this session sending teams to tranquilize and to transport. I've spent less of this session actually. And why wouldn't you highlight who has trouble here when I'm looking at who to tranquilize? Like, come on. These little things are really starting to stand out over here from a UX perspective. Like, if I go, like this guy is, well, what is your injury? I can't even hover over it if I have a UI element over. Low health. That's all we know. All right, fair enough. Dying, it says. Are you for real? Can we rescue you then? No, I gotta first get this guy over. Add task. And now, if I was elsewhere doing other stuff, that red highlight is gone now. So, fair enough. But we can trank them. We can move both of these guys and hopefully take care of them. Because, yeah, they're dying, apparently. Put in the die in Dilophosaurus. Then that's fair. That's on me. I didn't notice they had concussions and stuff like that, but it's been 30 other things that crop up every 10 seconds. Not my flavor of management sometimes with JWE2, I find, where it's just like throwing a bunch of stuff at you, which you should be able to automate. It should rely on being able to automate some of these things a lot more. Like, can I get this guy like on the outpost? I can't get him on the outpost to like constantly keep a vigilant lookout or anything like that. I can't do that. Yeah, it's just kind of funky. I don't know. What do you guys think about this sort of stuff? I'm always curious about other people's opinions, because it's easy to get lost in the eyes of the various dinosaurs, right? And just to be like happy that we're playing with dinosaurs and stuff and this, that, and the other thing. But then a lot of these little things come up and I go, well, this doesn't really make sense from a video game perspective. It doesn't really make it easy or viable at times when you have to micromanage all these little things that you'd expect to be able to just tell people what to do, and have it be done. Anyway, enough of my rambling. I would love to hear your opinions, though, because I certainly have mine. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this session despite some of our struggles. Things are looking all right. Again, financially, we're doing okay. That storm did barely anything to us. It's just getting that park rating back up. I think we need a couple more viewing galleries and we'll be okay. So next session, hopefully, we'll see the next phase of our Jurassic Park Chaos Theory playthrough. As always, if you had a good time, don't hesitate to leave a like and a comment down below. It makes a very big difference, just letting me know what people would like to see on the channel. And as always, as well, of course, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big ol' thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.